In many of these assemblies, Lucifer was present and filled the participants with joy and admiration. Perfect in all virtues, he captivated others with his sympathy. No other angel could reveal like him the mysteries of eternal love. The universe, fed by the fountain of life, was expanding in an eternity of perfect peace. Obedience to divine law was the foundation of all progress and happiness. While mindful of free will, it never climbed to the heart of any creature the desire to move away from the Creator. So it was for a long time, until a problem erupted in the life of the one who was closest to the Eternal. Lucifer, who devoted his life to understanding the mysteries of light, was gradually drawn to the darkness. The king of the universe, in whose eyes nothing can be hidden, sadly observed his footsteps descending the path that leads to death. At first, a little curiosity led Lucifer to approach that deep abyss. Contemplating it, he began to wonder why he could not understand its complexity. Returning to his place of honor beside the throne, he bowed himself before the divine king, beseeching him, "Father, give me to know the secrets of darkness as I reveal the light." Before the request of the beautiful angel, the Eternal, in an expressive voice with sadness, said, "My son, you were raised to the light that is life." Convinced that the Creator would not reveal the treasures of darkness, Lucifer decided to understand the puzzle by himself. He thought himself able to do so. With this sad decision, the Prince of Angels allowed to arise in his heart a stain of sin that would bring catastrophe to the universe. Only Yahweh knew what was in the heart of Lucifer. The angel who was created to be the bearer of light was divorced in thoughts of the beneficent Creator who, in an effort to prevent the disaster, besought him to stay with him. A tremendous fight began to catch up in his heart. The desire to know the meaning of darkness was immense, however, that loving Father pleaded with him because he did not want to lose the tortured soul. Seeing the suffering his attitude caused the Creator, Lucifer sometimes showed repentance, but soon returned to fall. Before creating the universe, Yahweh had already foreseen the possibility of a rebellion. The risk of granting freedom to creatures was immense, but without this gift, life would be meaningless. Yahweh did not want to rule over robots, programmed to only do his will. He wanted obedience that was the result of recognition and love, so he decided to take the big risk. While Lucifer desired to continue the search of the meaning of darkness, he did not intend to leave the light. He strove to achieve a combination of good and evil, hoping that in the realm of the Eternal, they could coexist separately. Finally, with a feeling of elation, he devised a deceptive theory that aimed to present to the universe a new system of government that was different than the rule of the Eternal. He called his theory the knowledge of good and evil. Structured with logic, the science of good and evil proved attractive to Lucifer, who hoped it would unveil a sense of life superior to that offered by the Creator, whose kingdom enabled only experimental knowledge of good. In the new system, there would be a balance between good and evil, between love and selfishness, between light and darkness. Throughout the time that the knowledge of good and evil had matured in his mind, Lucifer knew to keep it secret from the universe. He remained at his post of honor, fulfilling the function of the light bearer. However, for how much he tried to pretend, his face no longer showed joy in serving the Eternal. The Divine King, who suffered in silence, hoped to prepare the rational creatures through his revelations of love for the big event approaching. He knew that many would hearken to temptation, turning their back on him. Through the night of the ordeal, however, the true believers would stand. Those who served the Creator not by interest, but by love. Seeing that the test time had come, and that Lucifer was ready to betray him before the universe. The Eternal, who had never before ceased to reveal the treasures of his wisdom, became quiet and contemplative. The silence did revive the heart of the hosts of the memory of that first outing, when, after showing them the riches of the kingdom of light, Yahuwah became silent before the abyss of darkness. They remembered his words. All the treasures of light will be open to your notice, except for the secrets hidden by darkness. You are free to serve me or not. Loving the light, you will be connected to the source of life. Lucifer, who had come to covet the throne of Yahuwah, asked him why he was silent. The Creator, staring at him with infinite sadness, said, "The hour of darkness has come. You are free to achieve your purposes." Seeing that the moment for the propagation of his theory had arrived, Lucifer summoned them for a special meeting. The hosts, eager to know the meaning of the silence of the Father, took their places near the magnificent angel, who had always revealed to them the treasures of the kingdom of light. Lucifer began his speech, extolling, as usual, the government of the Eternal. In a large retrospective, he reminded them of the great revelations that had enriched them through eternity.